Gold hides in river gravel. For centuries, miners swirled pans by hand, hoping for a few shiny flakes. It was slow, hard work, and the results were usually tiny. Then engineers brought a revolutionary idea to California. The first successful bucket-lined gold dredge began working near Oroville in 1898. Soon, these floating giants were changing everything. This giant machine floats on its own pond. It has four main parts: the hull that keeps it afloat, the bucket ladder at the front for digging, sluice boxes inside to catch the gold, and a stacker at the back to dump waste rock. At the front, an endless chain of steel buckets on a long ladder digs deep into the river gravel. Each bucket fills with sand, rocks, and hopefully gold, then lifts everything up into the processing plant on board. Inside, the gravel enters a spinning screen. Holes let the sand and smaller material fall through to the sluices below. Bigger rocks travel out on the stacker belt and get dumped behind the dredge in huge piles. Here's where the magic happens. In the sluice boxes, water washes the fine material over riffles, little bars that create eddies. Gold is much heavier than sand or rock, so it drops and stays trapped while everything else washes away. As it works, the dredge digs its own pond to float in and slowly crawls forward. Behind it, it leaves long rows of rocky tailing piles, a lasting signature on the landscape. The secret is the same trick as panning by hand. Gold is denser and heavier than the surrounding gravel. The old dredge just does it on a massive scale, moving and processing enormous amounts of material every day using gravity and clever design. So there you have it. Old gold dredges combine giant buckets, screens, and sluices to scale up the ancient art of panning. By letting gravity separate the heavy gold from the light gravel, these floating factories recovered fortunes from riverbeds. That's how an old dredge finds gold, one smart mechanical scoop at a time.